What's poppin', Pivot? It's your boy Scotty motherfucking Wilson in the building. We back with another fabulous episode of Vlogging for My Sanity. All right, so today, Monday. I have learned so much about myself since I first started doing this, and I want to break down a few things that I think I can help you out with since I started this journey. So, first of all, I think I've been doing this for about 30 days, and I've heard several content creators who are much larger than me say that if you content create every day and post every day for 30 days, then you will see a significant difference. I can confirm that that's absolutely true. One of the main reasons why you will be able to see the difference is because a lot of people don't realize that what they're asking for, they can easily get if they were to just do something. Like a lot of people don't do stuff, they talk about it. So you not doing it, you don't realize where you need to fix things in order for you to get what you're trying to get to. I'll give you an example. Let's say you were a teenager and you said, hey, I know how to drive. That's what people do with content creating. They say, hey, I can do that. The problem is you've never driven before. You've never been in a car before on your own, alone. So you don't know what to do when you run into a drunk driver. You've never experienced that before. The experience of dealing with people in a car when they've been drunk, out of a car when they've been drunk, gives older people a much better understanding of when they drive. So they can say, I know how to drive. Somebody who's never driven before doesn't know how to drive, even if they say, I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. So content creating is exactly the same way. You don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do any of the things that you claim that you want to do. You don't know how to do it. Because if you did, then you would just do it. But you don't know how. And if you can get over that, because that's pretty much you getting over yourself. If you can get over yourself, it's actually really easy. You know, one of the main things that I am actually happy about is that when I first started, my views are very low. They're still pretty low, but at the same time, now every time I post a video, it's almost guaranteed somebody's gonna watch it. That's a significant difference from when I first started posting and there were no views, or maybe views here and views there. Now it's a consistent, I'm going to get a view every time. That's important. You have to go through the mud and do a bunch of nonsense before you figure out, okay, so within those 30 days, I did this, and this. This is what I need to fix about those things. So now the next 30 days is going to be better. And it's going to be even a bigger difference. And that's what y'all don't want to do. Y'all don't want to go through the first 30 days because you know it's going to be another 30 days of you fixing the stuff that you just messed up on the first 30 days. That's kind of the problem. And I think people get that confused because they feel like content creating is going to be like a quick switch that's going to turn it on. Same thing with rapping, which is why I'm starting to feel like I don't even like hanging with rappers no more. I really don't. Because they think like children, like a lot of other people do. They think like kids. Like they don't want to do the work. And it's so annoying. Everybody just want to do what's fun to them. Oh, I like making music. Yeah, this is the fun part. You know what's not fun? When you actually have to go build an audience and go build a community and go act like you give a damn about what everybody's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't want to do that. They don't want to get to know people. They don't want to get to understanding the community and building and doing what I'm doing right now, which is vlogging and going through video after video after video of low view after low view after low view. And then when you turn around and I'm on stage with a whole bunch of people, I'm just saying, it's going to hit a little bit different. But it's because I build community. I was literally thinking about that as I was running a little bit earlier, that, my next show that I do, hopefully, I want to be on stage, because this is what I do. I'm like the greatest shit talker ever. And it's one of my favorite things to do while I'm on stage is talking shit, but it's because it always has a point. I always kind of point out flaws that I see in a lot of other artists or entrepreneurs and stuff like that, and people really get a kick out of that when I'm on stage because it's pretty funny. But I was just thinking about that. To be able to stand on stage with maybe 5 or 6 people and you can list out everything they can do, man, wouldn't that hit different? Like if you say, hey, this is my partner and he does this, and this. And this my homegirl, she do this, and this. And this my cameraman, he do this, and this. Like if you was on stage with a whole bunch of somebodies, instead of nobody's. It would just hit different, but you can't get there trying to just do the fun part. So I just want y'all to understand that when it comes to content creating, because, you know, I be trying to give y'all the little what you call them, the little 2-second short videos, you know, that can possibly go viral. But I don't think that's really where the real information is. You know, the real information is what I'm about to tell you right now. If you actually sat here and listen to this whole video, this is why I'm like, this is the real information. The real information is that content creating can literally change your life. Anything that you want to do can change your life if you be consistent, if you go do it. If you go do it, you have to get up and do something. You have to get up and do something. It does not matter what it is. You have to get up and do something. Now, something else that I want to point out to y'all too with these content creators. I know a lot of people who really just want content create. They feel like something is just going to blow up and they just going to take off. I see these people on TikTok and Facebook every day, all day, posting the same nothing. Like, you don't care about your audience, and you can clearly tell. You don't care about what they need and what they want and what's entertaining to them. Like, even to a certain extent, I've realized on TikTok, I need to kind of clip certain videos where I'm really getting my shit off because people think that's funny. And TikTok is the space for smiles. Like, that's where TikTok is for. Like, people go to TikTok to see good stuff or happy stuff or things that like jerk their emotions in a positive way. That's why it's a whole bunch of people on TikTok that are talking about politics, and you can sit there and get like, you can just kind of go crazy with it. Like, you sit there for hours and not even realize that you've been sitting there for hours because you've been listening to people talk about political stuff, you know. But so if you just sitting on there with your kids dancing, I mean, that's cute, but you might as well make a yearbook. Like, you need to put that on your computer. You don't need that. I don't necessarily believe that that's for TikTok. That's more like for your family. Those are special memories for your family that you need to put up. That's how I feel about that. I see a lot of y'all these grainy ass videos, and they just and it's beautiful. Don't get it twisted. But these are the same people. It's some of these people that I look at like I know them in real life, and I know that they want content creating to help them in life. Like, I know that they don't want to work their job. But then when I break it down and try to have a conversation with them about it, they don't want to do this, and they don't want to do that, and they don't want to do this, and they don't want to do that. Well, then you don't want to be a content creator. You don't want to change your life. You don't want to be rich. You don't. Like, because it's going to take work. And you have to do certain things that you may not want to do in order for you to get to your goal. I would much prefer to be in the studio. I would much prefer to be in the studio right now. But there's more things to do. Do you not realize, like I was telling Will the other day, yeah, I said it on my last video. I come out here and run because it helps me with my breath control with rapping. So I don't really look at rappers who rap with their vocals the same as me. Not saying that I am kind of better than you. I'm sorry. I hate that. I hate that because I don't like that. I don't like the fact that people who are good at things always feel like they have to humble themselves because everybody else sucks. And I don't like that. I hate that so much. Like, I'll be looking at people online all the time who are really, really good at things. And every time social media got something to say about them, well, you know, it's just, I just really appreciate everything. We know, but you can talk shit. You can talk your shit. I don't know. I just like when people talk their shit. Step on your shit, talk your shit. Like, because especially if you can prove it. And like, if you can prove it, bro, who gives a damn? Fuck them people. I just don't care. And me personally, I can kind of prove that I can out-rap a lot of people that I know personally, performance-wise. You guys run out of breath every time. I watch y'all every time. People be on stage dancing most of the time and don't rap one word. So to me as a performer, no, you're not better than me. Sorry. And I want you to feel the same way about your craft as well. That's the only reason why I'm even putting this out there. Like, I'm tired of the whole, you know, be humble and understanding it. Fam, you're broke. You don't have nothing going on. You don't need to be humble anymore. I'm sorry. Like, that doesn't mean be a jackass. Because a lot of people act like they don't know the difference. And I don't personally believe that you're slow. So I think you know the difference. Stop that humble shit. That shit is dead. Like, fuck that. Fuck being humble. Humble for what? Humble for who? Who you being humble for? Well, I don't want to let go of God to take stuff away from me. If he was gonna do that, he was gonna do it regardless of whether you was humble or not. Whatever lesson you was supposed to learn, you was gonna need to learn it regardless. They ain't got nothing to do with you being humble. I always trying to tell somebody to tone down their aura. Fuck that. Turn up. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, because manifestation is real. And if you keep talking about, well, this ain't good enough and that ain't good enough, then it ain't gonna be good enough. Start saying that you good enough. Start saying that what you're doing and how you are and who you are is good enough. And if you don't like it, then work on it. But you are good enough. You are good enough. You absolutely are. I feel that way about you because I feel that way about me. I feel like that's why everybody always wants you to humble yourself, because they don't feel good about themselves. Because you talking your shit don't make me feel no type of way. That's because I know I'm the shit. So if you are the shit as well, then I want you to act like it. So then I don't have to minimize me being the shit. We can both be the shit. I don't understand why that's confusing to people. Please don't turn down you being the shit when you around me. Be the shit, please. Like, because I'm the shit. So I need more of the shit. You did, like, I don't know why people be acting like that's so weird. But anywho, all right, that's my rant for Monday. I will be uploading another video from yesterday because I had a great conversation with a neighbor of mine. So this whole vlogging for my sanity is getting me to run into some really good people. I love that. So with that being said, make sure that you do something today. It's Monday, so go do something. Other than that, I think that's it. I finished the walk. I think I did about 6 miles. Or I ran and I walked. But yeah. So I will see y'all later. We got a whole bunch of more content we're gonna be putting out this week. I got some more episodes of Gas or Reggie coming. One of them, I'm actually gonna smoke some of my strand, something that I grew myself. So be looking out for that. And I'll see y'all later on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.